All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something pretty fun. I have a special guest on the channel for you guys, and since this is a huge month for Vinland Saga, I figured why not just keep making Vinland Saga content? I mean, why not? We got the new chapter at the end of this month. We got season 2 on the roll, and here we're going to decide which characters I guess are the strongest, but not necessarily the strongest, but who could win in a fight? Who are the best fighters in all of Vinland Saga? And we're including like every single character possible. But to help me figure it out and to help me make the tier list, I have very special guest, Jarky Bacon. What is up, man?
Yeah, hey, it's me. I'm ready. I'm freshly pumped from the gym myself, feeling strong and ready to see how strong these Vinland Saga characters are. We all know that Vinland Saga is about a story about trying to fight and cause as much bloodshed as possible. So this is what we thought we'd exalt today. Be like, yeah, let's see how who'd win a fight between all these different beasts and the
Absolutely. I
monsters.
mean, it's all about violence here in Vinland Saga.
Yeah, kill as
uh,
many people as possible, please. So
Uh,
yeah.
if you guys don't know Jarky, he makes some really great content, some really great Vinland Saga content in particular. So I'll have his channel linked below in the description. So go check
Mm.
him out, subscribe, give him a sub, give him a follow, and
Thank you,
say
thank you.
Ryan
Yeah,
sent you. Also,
yeah, exactly.
what'd you work in the gym today, by the way?
I did a little bit of everything.
All right.
I do like a few days. I only do like 3 days per week, so like I do like a full body, then an upper body, and then a lower body. So it's not too much.
Hell yeah. I did arms today and I can like barely lift them, but that's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
All right. So basically, how we're gonna do this is we're gonna take let's say how should we do two characters at a time or just one character at a time and we'll just rank like where
Roughly,
they would fall.
yeah, and we can move it throughout. We may need to make extra tiers if you need help knowing how to do that. We can you can like click the cogs on the side and
Oh yeah, there should definitely
add
be
some stuff.
like an F tier
Yeah, we need to put something like that.
at a
And
row below.
yeah, and so I think we kind of decided beforehand that the where the fight is taking place is like um kind of like in a duel surrounded by other warriors, kind of like say with Thorfinn versus Askeladd when they first do it, or
Yeah.
Thorfinn versus Thorkel, or Thorkel versus Garm. This kind of environment where it's pretty like flat. There's not many obstacles in the way. It's just mano a mano. You're going 1v1. No items. Final destination Fox only kind of deal.
We're just trying to
Yeah,
keep it as fair as possible,
for
as
sure,
fair
for
as
sure.
balanced. So we're going no weapons.
No, no, we're going weapons.
Okay, 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 okay. I was just checking.
It's just a stupid Super Smash Brothers meme. Yeah. So
All right, so first, so let's see. Our first characters here, we have what's her name? That's our very first
and
character whose name we can't remember.
well, there's gonna be a lot of stuff we don't know, I'm
Yeah,
sure. But
she was the girl that had the that stole the ring and felt really bad about it. That Jesus and God was going to punish her.
yeah, and uh, not to start out too weak, but I think she's in. How do you have two F tiers or
Oh,
I can't? Was it
wait,
E?
this one was supposed to be D. There we go.
I see, I see. We got a D
Okay,
and an F.
D and
I'm not
F.
sure. Do you want the D to be like just normal people, and then F to be like so bad that we're
Yeah,
not like
F would be like people that would just curl up into a ball and cry and like not even
yeah,
try to fight. So I think she
yeah.
definitely goes there.
Yeah, for sure. She's not.
Poor
I
girl.
mean, maybe she could bribe you with her ring to not want to kill her. Maybe that's something. But
To be
I don't
fair,
think.
she is the only survivor of her village,
True,
so you
true.
know.
She's got luck on her side. She's got God on her side. Some may say. So
Yeah, yeah.
you never know what will come out. But probably not lasting too long in the ring.
And then we have Arneed or Arnhide. How do we
Mm,
supposed to pronounce it? Is it
I don't know.
okay?
I think I go on Heed.
I'd say
But
Arneed, yeah.
anyways, yeah.
Okay, so I would say she's definitely better than her, but better than Anne because she's a bit of a survivor, and she had a very
Mhm.
strong husband, so I'd imagine she's like, capable of, handling herself in some way, but obviously not
Yeah.
as a fighter, but just as like being a strong person in general.
Yeah. She's got a strong mentality for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
She's been through a lot, and while she did kind of give up in the end in her final moments,
Mm.
it took a lot of punishment to for her to eventually not keep going. So I definitely think
Yeah.
she's got some D tier
Yeah, I think
characteristics for sure.
D's correct for that one.
I think D's kind of like your normal person.
Yeah, just like
if
a
you think about
regular
it,
person that,
yeah,
maybe if push came to shove, they would try to do something, but
yeah. I'm in
yeah.
D tier. I'll put myself right in D tier right now.
Okay, next character. Who is this character?
This is Thorkel's right hand man. He's like the bit of the schemer, or like he's often like next to Thorkel, actually like
Okay.
keeping up to date on what to do and stuff. So he's very much like a quite the commander. Like I think in the Baltic Sea War, he's the one who told Sigurd to go in and like follow Thorfinn into the Jormsburg or whatever.
Okay, okay.
So
I think
they-
I think I remember him. So
Yeah.
he's definitely knows his shit. Like he's
He's
legitimate.
big brain boy. Yeah, for sure.
And if he's hanging out with Thorkel, I mean, he's got to
Yeah.
be worth something.
Yeah, he's probably certainly C, maybe even B. We may need like an S plus tier.
Right.
Who knows? But like, what do you think?
I'm thinking
We
B.
haven't seen him actually fight, but just by
By
who's around
reputation
him,
alone, yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking
He's,
B.
He's also got he's actually probably one of the smarter characters as well. He's kind of like a Askeladd in a way, so I reckon he could think of some pretty smart things during a fight to manipulate the opponent and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
for sure.
For me, it comes down to if Thorkel feels comfortable having this dude by his side, like he's got to be worth something.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so next we have the man, the myth, the fucking legend himself, Askeladd, however we pronounce it. This dude, first of all, S tier character. Like we're just going like for character writing, like. I always say, like, I think a testament to Vinland Saga as a story is the fact that it can still continue after killing a character like Askeladd and not suck. You know what I mean? Like Askeladd is just so good that like it's just a testament to the writing that the story can still go on after him and still be really good.
Yeah, it's like, can you get away with killing basically your protagonist of the first arc and still keep on going? And Vinland Saga says yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, and I think there's no doubt that he is a tier beyond average, but even strong warriors. I'm not sure if we're making A that or S that.
I guess it
really
comes down
depends.
to we got to decide like how exclusive we want to keep S class. Like, do we want to limit it to like?
Well, this is why I'm thinking S plus. I think S plus. I think there's. I'm not sure. It won't take too big of a brain to figure out. There's one character going to be in the highest tier all
for
by
sure.
himself, and we'll create a tier for him later.
Yeah.
But Askeladd, definitely one of the smartest fighters. He definitely shows signs of age, unlike say Thorkel. Thorkel doesn't seem to like. He's still like 60 years old and he's still swinging the logs. He's just going.
Yeah.
But Askeladd, I'm like 50 years old and I can only kill 100 people or something like that. I used to be able to kill 300 people. There's something like that where he like makes a quote.
Yeah, it's also strategy. You know, he knows his shit. He's good at leading people, and like he faced Thors. I mean, and he did pretty good. You know,
he lasted over a minute in the ring.
Yeah, I think that's I guess that alone probably is enough to put him in S. I would say.
And his final stand actually, like he could have kept on probably going but he let Knut kind of kill him. But like if you think about like all of like the best warriors, Sven, and he takes on pretty much all of them. They may not be quite. There's probably some Jomsviking in there as well, which are like the benchmark for insane, like really, really good warrior. If you can take on multiple Jomsvikings at once, that's like the next level.
Yeah, and he didn't even really take a lot of damage.
No,
not really.
I mean, all the blood was other people.
Yeah.
So super strong.
He was also in that rage mode too, because the king's BS. And also, it's just like at that point, there's no point of returning. So it's just like, well,
he's the king of Britannia. You know, the rightful heir.
Absolutely.
Arturus Castus or whatever. He's ready to take the throne.
All right. So next, is this Thorfinn's mom? Who is this?
No, this is Halfdan's wife.
Oh, Halfdan's wife. Oh man,
she's definitely like Ani tier. She's a strong lady. She's not taking any smack. Like she kind of keeps Halfdan under her thumb in a way.
She does.
So I definitely say
It's
D tier
I'd say yeah,
comfortably.
like high D tier. I'll put her
Yeah,
above
yeah,
our need there.
yeah, probably. Um,
Okay, and these are the two brothers, right?
no, actually, so
Or
you got the first brother. I'm not sure if the second brother's on here. So the other one is one of Snake's boys,
okay,
a badger.
all right.
Um, but yeah, you got Artley, which is the first brother who survives. So all these character names are in alphabetical. So
Okay.
Artley, I'd say probably see. I mean, do we even see him fight? Like
I don't think
he does
so.
kill Bjorn. He does kill Bjorn, I think, but like from the side as a surprise attack. So he's probably C,
Oh
maybe
yeah.
D. I don't know. He's pretty Weasley.
Again, well, he's at least in the mercenary band, so he's at least
True.
worth something.
Something.
But
Yeah.
I'd
Probably
say
C then.
C. Yeah,
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd say
probably the same thing for this next guy too.
yeah, yeah. He actually this picture here I think is him losing his hand in like the big fight on Kettle's farm. So they're all a bit sloppy apart from Snake and maybe Snake's like second in command Fox, I think. Like the guy that's got the long nose and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They're all kind of like misfits. That's kind of why I like his little
yeah,
group of people.
yeah.
They're just kind of guys that are like they're kind of strong, but you know.
For sure.
And then we have Boulder,
It was probably our S plus character. that we were alluding
MVP,
to.
dude.
Yeah, that we were alluding to earlier.
Listen, maybe he will go on to be the strongest character. You know,
Yeah.
if
for
he's
sure.
related to Ymir, I mean, he's got to have some good genetics in there.
Oh, maybe. I never thought. So I thought I actually had a brainwave today that maybe like this is probably not true, but Boulder maybe is like, you know, Sturk in the Mask in Vinland or something like that. Like,
Oh
'cause
my
he's, like,
God.
a blonde, long head. Like that could be a weird reveal.
That'd
or
be a great
something.
twist.
Yeah, but I feel like at the moment, I mean, Boulder couldn't. I mean, I guess he jumped in front of Thorfinn to protect his dad.
Yeah.
That takes balls.
He was training, right? He gets training.
He was actually true.
So-
he probably was D tier.
Yeah, he's
actually.
probably like a high D
decent
tier.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
Okay, let's go Boulder.
Okay, dude, Bjorn. Yes.
Yeah,
Love Bjorn.
I feel like he must be A. 'cause
Gone
he
too
has
soon.
Berserker mushroom, right?
Yeah.
Like, that is
yeah.
like OP. He's got the hacks on.
Yep.
Going crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it's any question. He's got to be A
And-
tier.
And he took like 2 punches from Thor's. Like even Thorkel couldn't take 2 punches from Thor's. That's how strong his berserker mode was.
Right,
When you
yeah.
think about it, right? So yeah, A tier is a good spot. Like I don't know if he definitely he definitely was fighting at like 5 people at once before he died. Like got stabbed by Atlee at the end.
Yeah.
Or
He didn't even like
think-
feel half. He had like an arrow sticking out of him. Like he just had
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
adrenaline going. He didn't give a shit.
exactly. So and even without that, like when he's not got the berserker mushroom, like he's able to like he threw the spear to kill the Yorm's Viking in front of Floki and Askeladd's like little thing there, and that was like he threw that pretty quick. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely a tier between like the mass slaughter that Askeladd can produce, but then Bjorn's definitely above Thorkel's right hand man there. So
Gone too soon, man. R.I.P.
gone
Bjorn.
too soon. R.I.P.
Okay, so we have the other Thorfinn, Bug Eyes.
Yeah.
This character has grown on me over time. Like I wasn't sure.
sure.
I wasn't sure how I felt about him at first, and like sometimes, you know, when manga creators create a character specifically like for comic relief, sometimes it can get a little, you know, okay.
Rating over time.
Yeah, but he's really grown on me, especially in like the current chapters. Like I like his little maybe fling with nostalgia and stuff. Like I don't know, I like it.
It just like a healthy relationship.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah.
it's romantic or not, it's just like it's just wholesome. I
Yeah,
just like it. It's been
yeah, for
fun.
sure.
That being said, he's either gonna curl up into a bull or he faces Garm and pretends he's like the strongest opponent
Yeah,
ever to exist.
yeah.
So, but the thing is, that doesn't actually eventuate into anything. So he does get like kind of destroyed. once
Right,
Garm
he's
takes
good
him
at
off,
bluffing,
so
but
he's good at bluffing.
you know,
So maybe he's probably D tier.
he's definitely
Probably a
D.
tier.
He's definitely
Yeah.
D tier.
Um,
I think
yeah.
Boulder could beat him, so he's going there.
yeah. Yeah. Bug Eye's just got his just got a stick. That's
Yeah.
what he's gonna fight with. So
Now, next one is Canute, who is like
Mm-hmm.
has one of the best character shift developments in the series for sure.
Mm.
And I
So
think, you know, again, he's been trained, you know, he can definitely fight, but
he blocked a strike from Thorgil when Thorgil was trying to kill him from behind, like a surprise
he
attack,
did,
right?
yeah, yeah. Very
Like so
quick reflexes.
he was getting trained in the farm arc, right?
Yep.
So properly trained. I'm tempted to say C, maybe even B. Like
Hmm.
I feel like and
I
he's very cunning as well, a very smart fighter.
He is very
Um,
smart. I would say maybe C, only simply because he doesn't have like the level of experience. Like
yes,
he
that is
might be
true. That
good,
is true.
but he like denigrates his um, more violent things to other people. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, for
he
sure.
makes them do the dirty work. I mean, he can fight, but he's not like a guy on the front lines. You know,
Yeah,
so yeah,
yeah, no, yeah, I can see C for Canute.
yeah. C for canoe exactly.
Um,
Okay,
oh, Cordelia next.
Cordelia.
Okay, this one is either F or like A. Like either she is curling up in a ball and she's not fighting,
Yeah.
or if she wants to fight, she is destroying, but she has no experience, so she's not like a Thorkel Askeladd level probably.
It's
But
difficult
she,
because, yeah, I think that she would be opposed to fighting, but if anybody tried to fight her, I don't even think they could do any damage.
that
Like,
is true.
unless
That's
they
so
had a
true.
weapon, you know?
Like unless they swung at her with a sword and then
Yeah,
like she'd probably be the type to accidentally beat someone in a fight by stopping them from hurting her because she's like can't
exactly. She
stop
just
doing
hold
that
out her
damage.
hand and, like, they would run
Yeah,
into it like a
she
fist.
doesn't know her strength. Like almost like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, if you've read that book or something,
I have
something
not.
like that. Um, yeah, I mean, I do wonder if she has like maybe later onto the manga, like she snaps in some way, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just adds to like everything going wrong in Vinland as like because like the natives are constantly being like, wow, this Norseman is so big and so powerful, like 10 men or whatever they were saying, or or comparing her to a bear in
Yeah.
strength. So like it's kind of foreshadowed. I don't know.
This is a tough one.
I'm tempted to say B. Maybe that's like a good compromise between, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say B because I don't think a lot of characters could even do anything against her again unless they were swinging with a sword, you know. But then
Yeah,
she could just pick up a log and like
just destroy them.
just
It's
get
just
away
holding the
from me
log.
and
Yeah,
just throw it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So,
for sure.
all right.
All right.
These next two I'm gonna need help with. I can't quite
Yeah.
remember who they are.
So the first guy, I actually remember his name just because I liked his design so much. He's called Drot, and he's the one who punches Thorfinn 100 times.
Oh,
He's that
okay.
guy. So,
All right.
um, I just liked because he's like, I think his like name is the Bear Killer. So he's killed a bear.
Oh
So
shit.
that's and
Well,
he's part. Is he maybe Yorm's Viking or he's part of Canute's guard? So he's probably B tier. Like he's probably pretty strong. Like he's probably not like
yeah.
he's pretty well trained.
It's
Seems pretty legit.
it's hard to say. B or even A. I mean, I guess we don't know enough about him, so probably
Yeah, we
B.
don't know. Yeah, probably B. Yeah,
Yeah.
above Cordelia probably.
Yeah.
And the next guy,
Yep.
I don't remember his name, but he's one of Sigurd's mates, so he's probably D tier.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
One of his friends,
uh,
like his little group of
yeah,
friends that he has.
yeah, one of his pals that
Oh
comes
man,
along.
I love those guys.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
the ear.
Yeah. I mean, like his ability is so strong in like a very specific context, but I don't think
Right.
it's going to help him in really. Is he blind?
I don't
Like
remember if he's blind, but I don't. I
he's got.
also don't remember ever seeing him actually fight.
Yeah.
Like he's
I
kind of a
mean,
scout, like a lookout
yeah.
character.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't have pupils, so that's why I'm asking if he's blind. Like he
Maybe.
may just be like D or F. Like if it was a different terrain, but he has to be able to kill them. I don't know. He could probably kill them. I think he has enough grit for sure. He has no like.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd hold back, so he's probably at least D.
I
Right?
guess we'll go D. We'll go D.
Yeah.
Uh,
He'll swing a sword in there.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Maybe he's like Daredevil.
Because
he's like
yeah,
really
he's
strong.
blind, so it just increases his hearing ability. It
Yeah.
would make sense.
Who
It would
knows?
make sense. Why not?
Yeah.
Uh, so Einar, man.
Mm.
Now the thing about him is that like he is really strong, but it's because
Yeah.
of all of the years of farming, and that
Yeah.
stuff will make you strong. Like I laughed when the season 1 episode where he lifts up a shirt and you see he's just jacked, and I'm just like, that's from like real hard labor, man. That's how that
Yeah.
happens. Like
I
he's
was
just
like, I
chopping
was
down
so
trees.
surprised that the guys were like knocked him out in one shot, but it kind of reminds you like, yeah, he's like, because he's tall for a Viking. He's actually like quite a tall guy, but like he just has no experience when fighting. Like he has like all the physical base stats to be great, but none of the
Yeah.
like levels to be good. So maybe D, maybe he could do a C. I don't know, like if he's swinging an axe, but I don't know. Like Bug Eyes
Man.
fights him with a stick in like just before they see Garm. But,
Uh-huh.
like, he like falls for basic tricks. I think that's the idea. Like Bug Eyes was like talking smack to him and stuff. So maybe we put him next to Bug Eyes.
Yeah. I guess that's accurate. That's an accurate place for
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Okay. This next guy is one of so you know the guy in the Baltic Sea War with the hammer that like cries over Thorfinn and stuff.
Okay.
This is one of the guys that like it's his right hand man that like picks up Thorfinn. So you know like when Thorfinn fights all the Jorms Vikings like 1v1, and then the one like there's like 3 Jorms Viking left and like 2 of them stab the middle one.
Oh
like,
yes. Oh, he's one of those guys.
He's one of the guys
Okay,
that stabbed him. So I'm not. Is he an actual Jorms Viking? I don't know, because if he's an actual Jorms Viking, he's probably at least B.
I would say.
Maybe
I think he
C.
was. I think he was just.
Yeah.
They just wanted Thorfinn to be their guy.
Yeah, probably. So he's B. He's probably
Yeah,
at least a B.
definitely
Jorms
B.
Viking are super strong. So yeah.
Um,
And this guy that looks exactly like him. He's the Welsh dude that they talk to on the mountain.
The Askeladd talks to.
Yeah, that Askeladd talks to, along with the other Roman dude. So
Okay.
I assume he's probably like D tier.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. We'll put him there.
This is.
Excuse me.
We're getting a lot of weird psycho. This is Knut's sister. So she's.
Oh man, whatever happened to her, man?
She looks exactly like Canute, which is kind of funny. Actually.
Yeah, that's
F tier.
F tier.
I think she's currently crying.
F tier.
She's a princess. She's not.
She must be protected.
Yeah, she must be protected.
Yes.
She's not used to the harsh realities of life. So,
Not like this next guy.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a good question.
Floki, because he's a conniving bastard. Like, you know, he's all about like just trickery and just being a dick. Like,
yeah. Okay, so he's like one of the main generals of the Jorms Viking. But to get into Jorms Viking to begin with, you must have been like, I reckon he was actually a strong fighter in his youth.
Oh,
but
for
now
sure,
he's
yeah.
an old grandpa. He's like not as good. Like
he's got scars. Like you can tell, like he's been around the block.
True.
You know,
he has been around the block. He's probably C if we're taking grandpa Floki. B if we're taking Floki in general. Maybe I don't know how much we want to. How good we want to rate him. Does that make? Do you agree with that at all? Or
no, I do. Yeah, I think we got to take him as is. So probably the most current version of Floki. I would say.
Floki.
So yeah, Grandpa Floki is probably C tier there.
Yeah, there you go. The next guy is Fox. He's Snake's right hand man, so he's more competent than your average farmhand. Like he's the one that cuts off Thorfinn's ear. And stuff.
He was
pretty good with the blade.
He was all right. He was pretty good actually, and he helped Snake. You know, when they went to fight in like the climax of that arc, he was doing pretty well. Yeah. So he's probably C or B.
I'd probably say more C, just because B is like Jorms Viking level, and I think lose to Jorms Viking.
That's a good way to like differentiate it. It's like once we get up into B territory, it's kind of more so like, you know, Jorms Viking and up. Now this guy is a member of Ivyar's group.
Yes.
Can't remember his name.
It's like some obscure. Oh boy. Ganglati. It's like he's mentioned once. So he's the one who holds the sword. He never talked, so I think he's probably like deaf or mute. So
he's a big dude though.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Like we actually don't know how strong either Sturk or Ganglati is.
We don't even really know their backgrounds, do we? Like not really.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of assume that Ivar's never seen war, just because he's like on Iceland and it's like not a super like if he was in Denmark, like he'd be like, yeah, this guy's probably fought.
He's definitely the kind of character that if he had, he would have talked about it. He'd be boasting himself
Oh,
on,
true.
you know?
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I'm tempted to
So
put Ganglati in like D, but maybe he turns out to be like the only strong fighter in their group.
I'll
Should
put
we
him in,
actually
you know
put
what? I
him?
would put him in C just from his
Okay.
size. Just
Yeah.
like his
Okay.
size alone. Like he's
Yeah.
even like if you can't fight, if you're like a big like 6'3" dude, like you can still like
Yeah.
hurt people bad, you know?
The only thing I'd say is that like Ina's in D,
Yeah.
so
True, true.
maybe. I mean, I'm happy to put him in whatever, really. But
I guess we'll keep him in C. We'll keep him in C.
yeah. Okay.
Because I bet he's gonna prove us
Yeah.
right or wrong probably eventually.
Candace has a prediction in the
Yeah.
future that he's actually strong. All right. Let's
Yeah.
see that.
Okay, this is Arneed's husband, right?
Yeah.
Garner?
God. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually got to put it out there. He may be A, maybe even S. Like he was already super wounded, and he took
Yeah.
on Snake, I think. And I mean, Snake did beat him a little handily, but this is a guy who's like mentally deranged. I'm not sure if that makes him stronger or weaker, but he's clearly like a
No, I was thinking that because, I mean, even as a slave, like you would imagine he's probably not as well nourished, not as well
True.
slept.
yeah.
And once he gets a sword, he just goes on a tirade, you know? He's able to take
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
people down while being weak, while being injured.
Yeah. He's like tied up and he bites the guy's neck off. Like he's like
Yeah.
he knows exactly how to he's clinical. Like
Yeah.
so
So, oh man. So this would be like high B or A tier for me, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, true. I'm tempted to put him on Bjorn level just for like
Yeah.
a little bit of spice, and also like
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see like after the anime kind of portrays him a little bit if like we feel his speed more, something like that.
Oh, we
'Cause
probably
he
will.
only lose to Snake, and Snake is super strong.
Right.
So like yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. My boy Garm, dude, I love
Yeah.
Garm so much. I want more of
Yeah,
him.
for
The only thing I don't like about current Vinland is just because we're so far away from a lot of the characters, and I would love to see Garm again.
Yeah, for sure. It feels like you could definitely have like a spin-off series, or something like maybe like just like maybe just like so we finish up this final arc and then we have a little mini arc with like Knut and his side of things basically, and
Yeah,
because like with like someone like Thorgil, they literally like the book literally says like we'll never see Thorgil again, but like for Garm or Thorkel, like it doesn't give us that closure exactly. So be interesting to see where they end up. I'm pretty comfortable to say he's S tier, just straight up.
okay, all right. I was gonna go A, but I could definitely see S tier as well.
The only reason why I'm saying S is because he pretty much fights Thorkill to a standstill.
That's true. Yeah,
In a 1v1.
that's
So I
true.
feel like I think
Yeah.
Thorkell's stronger than Garm, but I think he's similar level. And
Yeah.
he's faster than Thorfinn. And he's a menace. He beat the other dude with the hammer, and I assume the hammer dude is pretty strong.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty comfortable putting him like there's
No, I
definitely
think
an
that's
S
yeah. I
plus.
think you're right. I think you're right. And he's just like so all about what he does too. Like
Yeah.
he has no reservations. He has nothing holding him back. He's just
true.
like, I don't care. Like this is fun to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like because I mean Thorfinn wouldn't kill like if Thorfinn was like wanting to kill, would he be able to beat Garm on that rooftop? I'd say probably.
Yeah.
Even without like the Askeladd smart big brain tactic, I have a feeling like but I feel like it'd be pretty relatively close.
Yeah. Well, the thing I like about Garm is I feel like in that part of the story, like he kind of represents like a little bit of what Thorfinn when he was younger.
true.
You know, he's sort of like
He has like this similar hair as well. kinda
yeah,
like
that's what I
long
always
blonde.
felt when I was reading it. I felt like this is kind of like a parallel. Like this is like Thorfinn faces him basically like this is what you were, you know, kind of in a way. Okay, so this next is this the chief?
He's the chief, so it's not
Yeah.
the shaman. It's the chief.
Right.
He's maybe F, maybe probably more like D, but like he's not fighting. Like,
Yeah, no. He's
he'd be
older
like, he
too,
just-
like yeah.
he's accepting his fate kind
Yeah,
of deal.
he's-
He wouldn't cry, but he'd be like, just fight me.
He just closes his eyes and let whatever happens happen.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is Askeladd's uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. He's scrawny and obsessed with
He's
money.
an F too. I'm saying it
Yeah,
right now. This guy
yeah.
is. He's like he's got
He's
all his money, but
yeah.
he doesn't know what to do like to back it up. He's got
Yeah.
yeah.
Um
Um
oh, this is isn't this Canute's? No. Is this Canute's
no
like
th no, this is the Roman dude, the Askeladd's like
oh, okay, okay.
Roman grandpa or whatever that he meets
All
on the other
right.
side.
So, older
The guy
dude.
must be older dude,
Yeah.
maybe C, just because he's like that veteran,
Yeah.
but
That works for me.
we don't see him fight at all,
Yeah.
so who knows? He's
Uh
definitely got a brain on him though.
for sure, yeah. Gudrid, as much as I love her, as much as I think she's a underrated waifu,
And she fought Thorkel and lived. This
I
is a
mean,
big deal here.
that's true, yeah. Uh,
uh,
she'd probably be like, if we're saying
she
like
wouldn't go in
Arneed
the
would fight back, then
yeah,
definitely Gudrid would fight back
yeah.
too. So
Well, I mean, Gudrid's not going down without a fight. She
yeah,
stabbed Sigurd with a knife at one point.
that's
Like
true. Yeah.
uh, so yeah, she'd kill. She'd
Oh, she
she's
absolutely
a
would.
menace.
Yeah, yeah,
She's a menace. So yeah, don't underestimate Gudrid for sure.
absolutely. Is this Sigurd?
This is Halfdan
Halfdan.
actually.
Sorry.
He's,
Oh,
he's
sorry. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Halfdan. Yeah,
oh yeah yeah. It's a weird panel where he's like hair's like
yeah.
angry. He must be kind of C because the chains are so OP.
It
Like
is. Yeah.
it's like he's super skillful with it. He's just old. Like
I think C works, especially considering he's an older guy. Like if we're taking
yeah
him like their most current iteration,
yeah
then
for sure
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
This next guy is Canute's brother Harold as he's on his deathbed.
oh my god.
So I guess in his current state he'd be F.
Yeah.
but,
Yep. He's on his way out anyway. So
but say if he was like this is like a month before he's ill.
yeah,
He probably is a pretty decent fighter. Like he's Canute's stronger older brother, right? So, I mean, maybe
he's pretty
he's good.
renowned in history. Like I'm not a history buff or anything, but there's a lot of information about Harold out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
yeah.
he
So
did a
he's
lot of
pretty good.
shit.
Yeah. So B if he wasn't in dead dying.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But
um,
too bad. He got the Rona. Um, then
didn't get his vaccine. Oh no.
who's this chick? This is
This is Sigurd's wife now, new wife.
oh,
She's the one
okay.
with the curly hair that like she's kind of she's D. She's like Gudrid. She's not going down without a
Yeah,
fight. She's kind of scary.
definitely D.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is this
This is
I feel
Thorfinn's
bad when I
mom.
can't remember these characters. Yeah, it's Thorfinn's mom.
Yeah. So she's
Listen, I mean they're out there living in the snow, like doing some hard labor and stuff like
she's
that.
related to Thorkel, right?
Yeah.
She's like his niece. Like, that must count for something, right?
That's true,
Um,
yeah. We'll put her in D
um,
also.
yeah, let's put her in D. She's got that longevity in her. Um, okay, this is another one of Sigurd's mates. I think we can probably put him in D.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
put him next to the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put him next to
poor
the one.
guy. Then we got
All
Hild.
right.
Hild's an interesting one.
She is like super environmentally dependent. Like
Yeah,
I feel like she beats Thorfinn easily, but that's because she knows the terrain super well and she like uses it to all of her advantage. In like a 1v1, she can maybe get like 2 or 3 crossbow bolts off before she has to
yeah.
whip out a knife or something.
Her whole style is that of a hunter. It's being covert.
Yeah.
It's being like you're not supposed to know that I'm here. It's not so
Mhm.
much like a one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
Um,
But I reckon she could definitely take on most of the people in C. Like they're those like
yeah.
the question is, can they dodge her shot? And I don't think those people in C could.
True. Yeah.
Probably. Probably the people in B could. So
So we'll put her
I
up
mean,
in.
I don't know. Maybe she's C or B. That's what I'm saying. I don't definitely not A.
We'll put her up in B. I'd say we could
Yeah,
put her
let's
up in B.
Yeah.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe in like 5 years' time, she'll upgrade to like a gun or something. That's like she's just invented.
You're assuming she's going to survive the next chapter.
Oh, true, true. Did you see those Yukimura tweets?
I saw where he was a bit conflicted over like
Yeah.
what direction to go. Yeah.
I there was one that was like it felt like he was like wrestling over to do what he thought he would hurt the fans or not, and he wasn't. I want him
Yeah.
to hurt the fans. I want him to do what he wants to do. But I
Yeah.
think like if there's someone in the chopping block that'll really hurt fans, I think Hild's very much up there. So
Well,
um,
I mean, you got to think like it wasn't that long ago that Hild, forgave Thorfinn and kind of had that moment where she was having a vision, of the bear and
yeah,
everything. I mean, that's kind of like your
and now she's
character
like
arc is
trying.
coming full circle, and now,
She's going off to go after the shaman or something, or
yeah.
either. Something could go wrong, you know. Uh-oh.
Oh man, that would
Um,
be something. But
I think she's dying before the series ends. That's my personal prediction.
I think they
Um,
got to kill somebody, not because like I want to see character deaths, but I think it's good to remind the audience every once in a while that hey,
yeah,
we're not safe and the stakes are real.
yeah.
Like
This is not an easy thing Thorfinn's trying to do. It may
yeah,
be valiant, but it's
yeah.
not super easy for sure.
This next chick is she like the one from like the very beginning
Yeah,
that
yeah,
goes to
yeah.
see Thorfinn on the boat?
Hmm.
All right, she's F tier.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. She's actually I think she's like some princess as well or something. So she's
That's
like
another one where they introduced her and I was like, is this going to be a main character? Like
yeah,
there's so many moments in the first arc where like I see these characters and I'm like, oh, are they going to be important? And then they never show up again.
yeah. It kind of to me I like it, but
I
it
like
makes
it
me sad.
too. Yeah.
It adds like a depth to the world. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, people are like this. There's like a character you can remember, and they only appear in one chapter. So yeah.
Um,
Uh,
next guy.
this is Hild's
Whose name is
dad.
this guy? Oh, Hild's dad.
So okay, so he is. I'm tempted to put him C because Floki wanted him killed. Like that. That's like what's
Right.
suggested. I think. Like Asgard was sent, so he must have been like a decent fighter.
And he
And I
was
mean,
willing to like I mean, obviously he was doing it to protect his child, but like he was willing to fight whoever
go
was going to show up.
yeah, it's
He just
just
didn't expect it
Thorfinn
to be a
showed up.
Thorfinn.
Yeah, like Thorfinn just gonna kill him. But like I reckon like actually, did he kill a few of Askeladd's men? To because they burst into their house and then
I
he
can't
like picks up his hand or hammer or something. So he may have actually like killed a few of Askeladd's men or something
I can't
before
remember.
going back to Hild in the forest. So he oh if he be like because he is clearly like a big deal. So
Yeah.
like I'm tempted to say that just like on if we got more backstory, maybe revealed that like because like this is like Thor's is also that type of guy, and Thor's was a very strong fighter and all
Right.
this stuff.
I'd be okay putting him in B.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
put
he
him
seems
B.
like a tough guy. I have to go back and like double check that chapter to see if he does
Yeah,
kill any of Askeladd's guys.
yeah. The next guy here is Hild's
The
hunting master.
hunter. This guy, all right, this guy's legit. All
Yeah,
right,
he
he
is
knows his
legit.
stuff. He knows the
He's
land.
hardcore.
He like hangs out around bears
Yeah.
constantly. Like,
The, the issue is that he is like exactly like Hild, but with a worse crossbow for like fighting.
yeah,
Like his crossbow is more powerful, I think, um, or something like that. But maybe
but
he's probably at least C. Like
but
he's
he's
definitely
he's tough. I think it'd be
strong.
hard to take him down. Like a
True,
bear could
true.
take him down, but like a regular
Yeah,
dude, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm just thinking he may go along with the other old men that like in their prime
Right.
OPOP, but
Yeah.
like now he's a bit older. He's chilled out a bit. Like he's taking anyone in D for sure, and he could
Yeah.
probably take. The thing is, a crossbow is such a good weapon.
It
Like it
is.
is like their version of a gun. So maybe he is B. Like maybe he's just taking everybody down.
Let's put him
Like
like top C, like
yeah, let's
first,
put him top
like
C. Yeah,
highest C tier.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Uh,
All right.
Ivyr.
I think we've kind of discussed that. Maybe he may just slide his way into C just because he has like the mentality maybe for it.
Hmm.
Like he's clearly like pretty confident in himself. And he's clearly wielded a sword before and he wouldn't have any reservations. But he's also like maybe that kind of C dude. I don't a D character as well. He's floating in the middle there for
Yeah,
me, honestly.
it's hard to tell at this point. I think C is accurate because I think again, I don't think he has a ton of experience.
Hmm.
I think a lot of his like aspirations are like ideological and not so
Hmm.
much, somebody that's actually gone through shit. Because I think
Yeah.
if he had, also, I think he would be able to recognize that Thorfinn has, but he still
Hmm.
doesn't really know like
Yeah.
Thorfinn's history, And I feel like if you've
Yeah.
gone through some shit, you'd probably be able to see it like in
Yeah.
someone's eyes.
I also reckon this may be like an unpopular take, but he's probably a pretty smart fighter. Like
Hmm.
I feel like like his logic is generally pretty strong.
Yeah, yeah.
Particularly if you see things from his perspective. He may be a little bit quick to like a bit rash, but like generally his logic is sound and he does thinks things through, even if he argues them in an angry way. So yeah, and I mean to be fair, that sword slice he had was clean. One
Yeah,
shot and it
yeah,
killed
it
dude's whole
was.
hand
It
off.
was.
Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, see, I've convinced myself.
That's solid. The French guy.
F for
Yeah.
French.
Yeah.
We'll put him down there. Like this guy is probably the easiest fight. I reckon anybody could take him on. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
just roll him down a hill and he'll die.
Even Carly here could probably take
Yeah.
him. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be right
Yeah.
above him
But
there.
Carly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Carly is probably the only double fighter because he gets Carly's mama with him. And I don't know, you know, like they're like the double team. Though, yeah. Carly's mama, she is a dog, so like she could definitely take people on. But I think she's an older dog,
Right. Yeah.
so I don't know, like prime dog would
Man.
probably take on most of these people.
I'm
but,
just thinking the dog could definitely take out the sick.
yeah, true. That's true.
Prince here.
Maybe,
So
maybe put the dog in D. The dog.
yeah,
the dog has
dog's
no,
in D. Yeah.
Yeah, the dog has no mental blocks for sure. It's going straight for the gut.
That's right. Yeah, it'll go right. It'll go right for the throat. Keitel. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's got the equipment. He's like the kid who bought all like the best armor in your video game, and so he's like, he's got all the expensive gear. So he's clearly decked out in this fight. I don't know if he could actually swing a sword though. He's not F tier.
No.
I'm just wondering if it's.
He's got a bit of a weak stomach though, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I reckon he's probably D actually.
He's definitely
think he
D.
could take anybody on in C.
Yeah. God, that's so dark. I'm gonna put him above Arneed.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kessel's wife is in F tier straight away.
She's F her.
Yeah. A Leaf, our boy.
Leaf, man. I guess. Well, you're doing old man Leaf. So.
Yeah. He's D.
Yeah.
Or actually, current Leaf is F.
He's
like,
definitely F.
With the walking stick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
He's failing. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like the chief. They're both kind of like
Yeah.
old, like just sitting around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it comes to boat racing though, Leaf's winning.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or pipe smoking as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's this? What is this?
This is Askeladd's mum.
Oh, okay.
She's like singing. This is the scene where she's like singing. She's gone crazy basically, and she's singing.
She's probably F tier.
Yeah, she's F tier.
Yeah.
Maybe if she was mentally sound, she'd be able to put up more of a fight. But unfortunately, she's in rough times.
Okay, the shaman.
The guy has like guts. I'll give him that.
He does.
Maybe he could. I don't know how the extent of his like vision powers if he can only see in the future, or if like he could like, who knows the length. Like he could be technically S tier if he has like the magical.
Right. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
He can bring down like bolts. That I remember when that chapter came out, people were like worried that somehow he'd like bring in like some like fire magic or lightning magic or something like that.
Something supernatural.
He's probably a safe F or D. Like I mean,
I'm gonna say D because the man literally got his hand chopped off and just kind of walked away laughing.
His constitution is
crazy.
Like,
So I'm gonna put him up like with these guys somewhere around there.
Yeah, for sure.
This character, I can't remember his name, but he's the super like
superstitious dude.
Yeah. He's the one that where like Hild invented the thing to help with the bread, and he's like, it's magic, I can't do it.
Oh
right?
yeah.
He's
exactly.
that guy.
He's that guy. He's F tier.
Yeah.
Surely. Like,
Yeah.
He's like.
He's a pussy.
Yeah, exactly. You whip out a sword and he's just like, dude, that's witchcraft.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. And then you just kill him.
Then we got little Nisqualgi, or however you pronounce her name. I like her, man. She's adorable. Like
she's so great.
like I don't know, man. We haven't had a lot of character development for her, but she's like curious, inquisitive. She's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, man. She's up there for me.
Yeah. Is she
But
D tier or F tier? Yeah, she's probably
but she's
F tier
probably
next to
F when
Anne
it
or
comes to
something,
She needs bug eyes to protect her, which she would.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right, this guy's oh no, it's Askeladd's dad. What's his name?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Oh no, it's not Omar. Omar is a different character. Omar or something like that. Anyway, he's strong because he's Askeladd's dad, right?
Yeah, he was strong.
He's literally given like, I mean, if we saw more of him, he could maybe be S tier. Like he was like a chief. He's like clearly super strong. But I'm tempted to say A, maybe just because he's Askeladd's dad.
I'll
so
say A because of the genes, absolutely, and also he was pretty like well renowned and respected, like from his exploitations and whatnot. So definitely,
well, he was a warlord. Like he was good at war. So he's and he's probably pretty smart. Like Askeladd's got. It's just. I mean, like for example, if we saw more story with him and he was Askeladd level, I wouldn't be surprised. We just haven't seen it, so I'm gonna be a bit more reserved.
I agree with you. I think A is solid for him.
This guy is one of the dudes that he's like a random Thorkel dude in the Baltic Sea War arc that gets killed.
Was he the one that was about to be beheaded and he has that like inner monologue?
Yes, he's that dude.
Okay. So he's definitely a Viking, so I think he's definitely at least B level then.
Yeah, is he? If he's Yorm's Viking, he's probably B at least, right?
I would say. I mean, he was
just one of Thorkel's men, so he may be C, but then, he's either C or B. I'm not.
Yeah, I'd be okay with either.
Yeah, for sure.
So
he's actually. It's just tough because we only see him.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the characters are kind of guessing.
Yeah.
This guy, poor Olmar, right?
Omar, I mean, I think I'm tempted to put him in F because he couldn't even kill a pig.
He couldn't kill a pig. Oh my god! Everyone made fun of him. Dude, I had like flashbacks to elementary school when I was reading that. I was like, oh no, everyone's making fun of you.
No, it was bad.
Yeah, bad.
But he turns into such a great character.
He does.
Farmland. Oh wow, it's gonna be great to see this again, animated form. Yeah.
This guy, I remember him. He's one of Sigurd's guys.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just put him with the other ones.
Guys.
Yep, they're all together. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's like the main farmhand guy, right?
Yeah, Peter or whatever.
Peter. Yeah.
We're probably gonna see him next episode. Probably,
yeah, probably.
Actually, no, he was in the other episode actually, but he wasn't talking. I think.
Was he walking with
Kessel? I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old man, but farmer strong. I'd probably say D tier.
D tier for sure.
Yeah.
He's taken the punishment in the past. He's very weathered for sure.
Yeah. Polmuk.
I'm tempted to say C because he's got a scar on his head that looks like a bear claw. So I think he's gone in a skirmish and lived. And he's like gets up on that horse like really acrobatically. So I think like he's like actually I think he's a big athlete. He like talks about liking war before.
He definitely seems the most like athletic and strong of the natives that we've seen.
For sure.
So
I think I don't know if he has experience. I'm like he's kind of like Askeladd's dad. Like if he turns out to be like a B tier, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think from what we've seen, a C is probably a safe.
We'll say C
bet.
for right now. Yeah. We can always change answers as more chapters come out, of course.
For sure.
Ragnar, R.I.P.
R.I.P. He's got to be at least D, right? He's not an F.
Yeah. I'd say
he gets stabbed through the heart with a spear, and he stands there for another 30 seconds.
Right? Yeah. I'd say at least D. Probably higher if he was younger.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right, getting down to some good characters here. We got Sigurd.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Sigurd is awesome. I fell in love with this character. Like he was one of those, again, like when he was first introduced, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this guy. And not just because they presented him as like a dick at first, but just like, I don't know, something about him I wasn't sure. But by the end of his character arc, I loved him.
Probably one of the, like, in terms of just Baltic Sea War, he's probably one of the strongest characters. Like I know like Hild comes in and has a really great art, but that goes beyond the Baltic Sea War and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just throughout that whole third arc, he does a really well-rounded character. It's really nice to root for him and see him come around in the end. I'm tempted. He's like Halfdan but younger. So I reckon B.
I'd say B also because he is strong and capable, and he's again good with the chains. Uh,
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'd
And he
say
beats Halfdan in a fight as well.
I'd
So
put him in a high B tier. I'd put him like with these
yeah, for
guys,
sure.
really, like
Yeah,
probably in the
for
middle.
sure.
And then we got Snake. Snake.
Snake.
I'd go A for Snake.
Yeah. You're thinking A,
I
not
think
S.
I'd say, well, maybe S.
So the reason why I say S is so he does beat unarmed Thorfinn in a duel, and he does beat Garda. But then
Yeah.
also, like, I think Thorfinn says he's faster than Askeladd in his strike or something like that. Like,
Oh,
in,
he
like,
does
in
say
their
something like
first
that, doesn't he?
encounter or
Or
something like that.
yeah, or just as fast or faster. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's like either just as fast or faster. That's what he says.
Okay.
So I'm tempted to say, like, I reckon he's like smart. He's composed. He seems really experienced as well.
Yeah, he's
Like,
very
he knows-
experienced.
He knows like Kettle's going to lose the fight straight away. He's like the leader of this mercenary group, so he's clearly super strong.
Do you think he could beat either Garm or Askeladd?
I think he could.
You think he could?
Take them? I reckon it's 50-50. Like, if you put them in a ring, I think definitely Old Man Askeladd. I think he could. I mean, Garm's. I feel like, yeah, Garm would be tough, but I reckon Snake could as well. I reckon he's got enough wits about him as well. I'm tempted.
Yeah, he could probably see through Garm, like similar to the way that Thorfinn did.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
if he could
true.
beat Askeladd though. Maybe that's character bias.
Maybe.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
thing I reckon, Prime Askeladd, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I reckon like Old Man Askeladd. I mean, Old Man Askeladd is super strong, but
yeah,
yeah, it'd be close for sure. It may be like 60% of the time Askeladd wins, but that's my
right.
hunch.
That's fair.
Um,
And we have this guy, Aviar's right hand man,
yeah,
or
I reckon
Adult
he's-
Balder.
Yeah. Adult Boulder, yeah, exactly. I think he's D. I don't actually think he's not a fighter at all.
He's more of
looks
a like a
scary.
smooth talker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's lived his whole life getting out of situations
Yeah.
by, not getting in them. He's never probably really gone into.
He's the one that like talks to Cordelia and makes her keep quiet about the sword. Because
Yeah,
Aviar is just kind of like shouting, and he's like, "No, listen, we're on the same page here," you know?
Yeah. Very convincing. The only way he's getting out of the ring is if he smooth talks to the person to not kill him.
Right,
And then
yeah.
he draws. That's how he does it.
He's the
so-
Saul Goodman of Vinland Saga.
Exactly.
Then we have this character who actually is one of my favorite chapters in the entire manga, where he's on his, he's wounded from war and he's envisioning Valhalla, and all he sees is just darkness. He doesn't see any glory, any light, anything. I love that chapter so much.
Yeah, so good.
And he's like, I wish I could tell them, or doesn't he say something like
Yeah.
that? He's like, I wish I could
Yeah,
tell my
yeah.
fellow fighters, like, there's nothing here. Oh my God, it's tragic.
Yeah, tragic. It must be B next to his mate there, right?
Yeah,
Or next to one of his buddies.
yeah, it's gotta be,
Yeah, up there. All right.
Yeah, the old
Well,
man.
The toughest man. He's literally like made of nails, this bloke.
He's still out plowing the fields,
Yeah. I think I read on the wiki that he's something like almost 70 years old or something ridiculous. Because he's like Kettle's dad. So if you assume like it's like 20 or 30 years, and
Yeah.
Kettle's like it's like mid 40s or something.
Yep.
Like that kind of makes sense. So he's like, I mean, of course he's old man, but I reckon you give him a hoe or a shovel, he's taking someone on in
I think he could beat the
reckon-
dog. I think he
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
I think he could
Yeah,
kick
for
off the
sure.
dog if he wanted to.
Yeah. Oh,
And then King Swain.
I reckon a D tier. I don't think he's F tier. I reckon Svein in his prime would have actually probably been pretty decent, but he's a bit
Yeah,
fat and
in his
old
prime,
now.
absolutely, but yeah.
I don't think he's quite F. Like he's not letting you get away with it super easily.
Right.
If he's expecting it, he's very smart as well. So
He's also a talker.
Yeah,
he could
yeah,
talk you
exactly.
out of something too.
Mhm.
Uh,
This next dude is like the last of Sigurd's mates. He has like
oh, okay.
5 of them. So
Man,
place him with the other guys. He has a lot of buddies. That
I
just
lost where
are
they were.
there.
There they are. Yeah, he
There they
does.
are.
He's got groupies, man.
Groupies.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, the man, the myth, the legend himself,
This one, yeah.
Thorfinn.
There's always like a conversation. Like, is he stronger than like could he beat his prologue self?
Could he
Like
beat
I
his
think actually,
prologue self? I think so. Yeah.
yeah, I reckon so. Um, yeah, I reckon he must be S tier, right? I
He's got to
reckon
be
like
S tier because Thorfinn takes it so seriously. Like he
yeah,
doesn't fuck around at all. Like
no,
even especially,
no.
I would say especially now. Like the scene like where I did my Vinland's Finest chapter review on,
Mm-hmm.
where he has to face
Dude,
down the Vikings there. It's just like
he
he is
takes on like
so serious about it.
yeah,
And it's
he takes
because he
on
hates violence that he's so serious because
yeah.
he's trying to end it as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Yeah, yeah. So he's so in that fight, Hill did help him a little bit, but he basically
Yeah.
1v10 a York Viking
Yeah,
with like
absolutely.
one shot
Barehanded.
each, like exactly barehanded. So he also beat Garm in a fight. I know like
Yep.
next time if they fought again, then like it may not be the same thing. Garm may be stronger, but like he beat Garm, so I don't think he can take that away from him.
So
So he's
would you say
definitely up.
current Thorfinn could beat Askeladd?
I reckon so. I reckon because
Yeah.
Thorfinn, I feel like even Prologue, if Prologue Thorfinn didn't fall for Askeladd's tricks, like his like winding up,
Yeah.
he would have beaten him. And now Thorfinn's got the composure. His mental
Hmm.
game is strong. Like I reckon he
Yeah.
can take on, he can take on pretty much anybody. I think and
That's the
get
thing
out
because
alive.
like it's not just his skill but his experience level and like the amount of calm like you said like he knows exactly what to do.
Yeah,
Uh let's see. So then we have Torgil.
yeah.
This motherfucker. This guy's crazy.
He's. I actually underestimated how strong he was until I reread the manga, and I think he's probably A, but I reckon you could make an argument for S, like because he's like
I
buddies
agree.
with Snake. So and like what was it like? Olmar gets into a fight, and then Thorgel just destroys all these like they're not like Yorma's Viking, but they're like Canute's like
Hmm.
Threns or Thralls or whatever. Like so they're clearly like decent fighters.
Yeah.
And he just wipes the floor.
And
Um,
he also like swims all the way around to do it. Like
True.
that takes a lot of strength to do actually, holding a
Actually,
sword.
no. Oh yeah, when he tries to kill Canute, he
Yeah.
actually kills like multiple Yorm's Viking while he's
Yep.
up there.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't, I mean, he got like stabbed in the arm by like Wolf, I think the right hand guy of Canute.
Yeah.
And he like
Yeah.
walks away. Like he is. Yeah, actually, I reckon S could be argued.
It might be S. It's tough.
Oh,
Could he beat
it
Bjorn?
is
That's
tough.
the question. Could he beat Bjorn?
I think he could.
Yeah.
I think he's faster than Bjorn. And so he'd be able because Bjorn's main strength is like his endurance. Like
Yeah.
and Thorgil's probably got almost similar endurance.
So if he could beat
And he's
Bjorn, he's
faster.
probably S class.
I reckon he's S.
Yeah.
Um all right.
Let's see. This next
Next is-
guy.
This is the other brother after he's going crazy and he started throwing snowballs. So he's,
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
yeah.
Where do we put his other? Where do we put
Yeah,
the
just
other
put him
one?
next to his brother. Like,
Yeah,
he's that
they're
level.
they're similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to take this one?
I mean, Thorkel, like Garm literally kind of says that Thorkel let him live after they fight.
Yeah.
So Thorkel is either the top of S or in another tier. Like he is so.
I
is
think
Grandpa
you were right
Thorkel.
when you said earlier that Thorkel probably deserves his own tier,
Yeah,
or at least a tier above.
for sure.
We'll add a row above.
It's called S plus.
Yeah. Because this man is just ridiculous. And considering the age thing, like the age factor plays into most of the other characters, but not really for him.
Not for Thorkel. I do. Okay, I have a hunch that Thorfinn, if like Thorkel were to turn up in Vinland, and he'd demand that Thorfinn fight him again, Thorfinn would win, but it'd be like that one 1 out of 10 chance Thorfinn would, or like 2 out of 10 chance that Thorfinn would have to beat Thorkel.
Yeah.
Like I don't think. I mean, Thorfinn did properly fight Thorkel and lasted in the same amount of a tough time in the snow, but Thorkel did basically eventually beat him, right? This was prologue Thorfinn, right? And
I would say, I mean, if the fight
Thorfinn
kept
didn't get
going,
angry.
yeah, if the fight kept going, I think that Thorkel would have absolutely beat it. Because, like,
Yeah.
Thorfinn already had a broken arm. Askeladd helped him
Yeah.
with his lucky blow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Thorfinn got lucky to beat Thorkel. the
Yeah,
first time, so I
absolutely.
think- yeah, and Thorkel easily, and Thorkel like has so much like endurance as well. Like
Mhm.
you're gonna stab him. Like I feel like Thorkel is like almost the perfect matchup against Thorfinn as well, because like Thorfinn wants to dodge you, kill you with one strike, and get out. But okay,
Yeah.
the only reason why Thorkel wouldn't be S plus and in the same tier is because of his noggin, right? He has the glass jaw, and that's like the one thing. So if you know about that, like I reckon if you put Askeladd against Thorkel, Askeladd could do it because he knows that and like he's smart enough to exploit it somehow.
Right.
But
you would have to
I
have
don't
that
know.
prior knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. And Askeladd kind of does, but Thorkel is. I'm tempted just to say like just keep him in his own thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then
the
next,
but this is where it gets tricky though. This is where it gets tricky, because Thor's, I mean, canonically did like knock out Thorkel.
I think he gave him the glass jaw. I think that's what.
Right. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think Thor's is also in S plus plus. I genuinely think like I know it's a bit of a meme, but I think it's kind of the point of the story. It's like the strongest warrior to ever live chose not to use violence, and that should say something. I think it's kind of like Thor's definitely the strongest, without a doubt. It'll be interesting to think if like I reckon old man Thor's would still be super strong, but like it'd be interesting to think old man Thor's versus old man Thorkel, because Thorkel doesn't age, right? So maybe.
Yeah, I mean we'd have to. Oops, I did it in the wrong spot. My bad. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Also, what Thor's just symbolizes for the entire series,
exactly.
He is like the starting point. He is the guy,
Yeah. And despite Askeladd like putting up a decent fight, we say he put up a decent fight against like against Thor's like Thor's wiped the floor, outsmarted Askeladd, like just outdid everything Askeladd has. So like even Askeladd's greatest strength didn't work against him.
He put up as good a fight as you could possibly do against somebody like Thor's.
Yeah, and this is Thor's that has not fought for like 14 years.
Right.
In Iceland, doing nothing. So for sure.
That's insane. Then this lady.
This is like Leaf's sister. So she's like the one that's like Gudrid's mother, kind of, and she's not actually her mother, but she like she's probably F tier. She's crying.
She's F. Yeah, she's F. This guy, he was one
of the captains,
right?
So I reckon he's probably B. Like he lost to Garm, but you lost to Garm. Like like
that's pretty strong.
Got, like a special hammer for himself and stuff, so he's clearly a big deal. And for sure.
The next guy, he's one of the disbanded Jomsvikings.
So
he's probably B also.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
Good old priest.
Yeah, Willibald's F.
Willibald.
He's accepting.
He would just drink. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
like yeah.
Dude, do you want to drink? I'll get drunk and you kill me. I'll be happy as long as.
Yeah.
This other dude, so I know he's like the other dude that stabs the Jomsviking after Thorfinn 1v10s all of them. So he's the other guy with the
okay.
Earlier.
We'll just put him up there with him.
Put him next to there.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. They're buddies.
This is Knut's guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him. I thought he was pretty cool. We don't really get a whole lot of him.
Yeah. His eye gets cut out by Thorgil, I think, actually, in that lot, or actually with his fingers or something.
Yeah, he because he after he attacks Canute, he comes over to protect him, and then Thorgil like rips his eye out.
Yeah, I reckon for a bit of spice, we could maybe justify putting him in A, because he's like the best bodyguard.
Yeah,
for the king.
Didn't he he had a moment where he threw like an extremely accurate knife at somebody? What was the scene?
No, we're getting up to that guy. Actually, it's a different character.
Oh, okay.
Look really similar. This is one of the small characters I added in like today. So
okay,
he's the guy at the very end.
I see him. Yeah. Well, first we got Thorfinn's sister.
She's at least C. She's taking on everybody. Like
she's pretty strong.
She'll be without a weapon, but she's gonna like.
She'd be willing to do it. Yeah.
She's gonna do some wrestling moves on you or something. Have you seen the there was this like joking, so for the first season they put out like a joke fighting game for Vinland Saga season 1.
Oh god, no, I don't think I saw that.
It's like, it looks like it's a joke. They use like the 3D models, so it looks like a crappy like mobile game.
Okay.
But there's like the animation of like Ilva, like I don't know what the wrestling move is, but she like picks up Thorkel and like goes over her back and slams him into the ground. I
Oh
don't know
my
what that
god.
wrestling move is. It's incredible.
I would love
It's
to see
such a.
that.
I'll send it to you later. Um, all right.
Uh,
Next,
okay, yeah. Ymir.
he is. I reckon. Okay, so I thought he was like the biggest wimp ever,
Yeah.
but the thing is, though, actually, he fights Thorkel
He
all night,
he fights
like
Thorkel, yeah.
all night. Like, so he lasts a super long time, and then he finally loses in the morning. So I
Yeah.
reckon he's at least an A,
Yeah.
maybe even an S. Like
That's the
it's
sad
just
part. It's like
pure talent.
the
Like
worst
just
character, but yet like the strongest. Uh, yeah,
yeah,
he's gotta be S tier. He's gotta
yeah,
be. I mean,
yeah. He is so strong.
yeah. I don't know what he is or why he
No,
exists,
but
but
he's also bigger than Thorkel. Like if you look at his
yeah,
manga pages, he's like a good 3 feet taller. He's like 9 feet.
he's
He's like
literally a
Goliath.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, exactly. There's Bigfoot coming out to play.
You know
So
what? I'm gonna put him up with Thorkel. I don't even care.
sure.
Ymir's got it, dude. Fought Thorkel all night, survived. Like, come on now.
Yeah, he did get tapped out. Okay, so
Yeah.
this guy is wacky. This is maybe like the most like so he only appears in one chapter, and all his job is to do is to flick a coin so fast that no one sees it. So it looks
Yeah.
like Omar kills a dude, and then like the
That's
yeah,
what I
could
was
be like
thinking of. I was thinking of this guy.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Like he flicks the coin so fast. I mean, no one's looking for it, but like
Yeah.
only Thorgil like notices something's off, and no one else does. Like so.
So
He clearly can flick them really fast, and no one would expect it. Like in a 1v1,
Yeah.
this guy just flicks a coin right at your eye, and then comes like.
That's his only move. Like he's
I
trained his
reckon
whole life just to flick coins.
I reckon he could swing a sword. So if he like
Yeah,
flicks
yeah.
a coin and then comes in with a sword, like he could finish you off. But then like I reckon someone like for example Wolf, like he literally got his eye taken out and still kept on fighting. So,
Yeah.
you know, some of these people are insane. So like maybe he's like a B tier or A tier. I don't know.
I
Um,
guess I would have to say like a high B tier. You know,
Yeah.
he's got to be like around these guys because
Yeah, for
I mean
sure.
that is some incredible talent for sure.
All right. Okay, and then finally, do we want to rank like maybe the top few tiers? Because I feel like we could rank A maybe. I don't like is Bjorn
Yeah.
the strongest in A. This is like
Right,
just,
right.
I know. As far as the further we get down, I don't think it really counts. But
Yeah, yeah. I think it's pretty accurate up until we could probably either S or A. We could probably move around. I would say Bjorn. Bjorn is especially if he has the mushrooms and he
yeah,
goes
he
into his
definitely has some
rage.
mushrooms with him.
Like, I, man, I don't know. I think Bjorn is the highest A.
Mm.
I don't, who would
It
you
is
who
so
would you
strong.
put over him?
I'm tempted to put maybe Asklad's dad above him because I
Okay.
think Asklad's dad just has those Asklad genes. You know, like
Yeah.
he got him from somewhere, and I reckon he could like. The thing is though, why does no one else use the mushrooms? I guess they like you can't control yourself at all, so like you could just accidentally kill yourself eventually because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're just trying to fight all the time. So, but yeah, Bjorn is super strong. Like so,
Yeah.
mm.
I guess my only problem is just not knowing enough about
Yeah,
him.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Because we've seen Bjorn throw down.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, should we try and organize B and then maybe call it there?
Yeah, yeah, we could do that.
I reckon Sigurd's near the top. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe Cordelia too.
Sigurd's
I don't
definitely
know.
near the top. Cordelia, yeah, just because like she's such a tank, like
Yeah,
it'd be
she is
so
taking
hard to
hits.
take her down. You know?
Yeah. Like, if you could convince her, like, she wanted to fight, she could do an A or maybe
Yeah.
S. Like, she's kind of like Ymir in a way, but not quite as big or strong.
She could just restrain you. You just like
Yeah, for
grab
sure.
your wrist and like you can't
Yeah.
move. Like
Mhm.
and then let's see, anybody else we would put up. I mean, these guys
Yeah.
they're,
I
they're
reckon the guy crying, so the one of the
Yeah.
Viking leaders, he must be pretty strong to be Bjorn's Viking leader.
he
I
was
reckon we
yeah,
can
he
maybe
was the
move him
leader,
up.
so he'd be above these
Yeah.
guys for sure.
Yeah.
What about the coin guy?
Coin guy, I don't know. I reckon he stays up high near the high end for
Yeah.
sure. I reckon that's
I'll
my feeling.
I'll put him above these guys.
All right.
Fuck it.
what do we think about Hild? Hild is like so like because if you change the environment, she can probably go against anybody. In a
Yeah.
way. Like she could, but in this environment, she's like the most nerfed character in this environment, I reckon. So
Unfortunately, yeah,
above,
because she is strong, but only within a very specific skill set. Like
yeah,
if she went up against these two Vikings, like I don't think she could.
yeah. The thing is, she
Yeah,
could also like because they talk about her having possibly poison darts and stuff like poison tip stuff.
yeah,
So like, okay, theoretically, if she someone manages to, I mean, Thorkel's gonna shrug it off, but like, let's just suggest like, yeah, Thorkel's gonna shrug it off in this environment. But, like, she shoots some with poison.
yeah.
The poison's not gonna act for very long, but it would weaken them over time. Like,
True.
so, but yeah, I don't know. She's super volatile for sure. So,
Man,
all right, we can probably keep her where she is.
yeah, it's a tough call with her. I would say just because again, like the weapon and the environment situation.
For sure.
Uh,
But
but
she does beat Thorfinn fair and square.
that's
Like,
true. Yeah, that's true.
she beats him 1-on-1. So, but that is in like, you know, in like the best environment for her or whatever. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I think this list is pretty good, and if anybody disagrees, they are wrong. And
Not allowed to have any disagreement on the internet. Like it's
Yeah,
just one
exactly.
person's opinion. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Do they have more subscribers than you? I don't think so. So I'm pretty sure their opinion is invalidated.
Yeah,
just on that,
absolutely,
but-
yeah. So that's our ranking, man, of the strongest as in like
Fight.
one-on-one fighting best fighters within the Vinland Saga universe. I'd say this is pretty accurate, to be honest.
Yeah, I say.
Like,
Yeah, maybe we're forgetting like a small detail about like Bjorn or like or Thorgil or something, and they'll like
Yeah.
bring it up, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people say in the comments if they have like a
I
take or
think
something.
if there's anything, I think people would be saying that our Einar is too low. But
Maybe that's a good point.
yeah, but I mean, I think it's kind of accurate though.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways, that's our ranking, guys. Tell us what you think down in the comments below. Also, Jarky, I will link your YouTube channel down below in the description. Anywhere else where people can find you?
On Twitter at Jarky Bacon. That's pretty much it. I mean, just have a look out for the videos. If you like them, subscribe. If you don't, that's also right. I take a long time to make videos, so that's one thing. It's not like a consistent stream, but hopefully they're worth the wait. That's my mentality. So,
I mean, I think they are. So yeah.
oh, thanks. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.